I think that President-elect Poroshenko recognizes that his mandate is not just to help certain portions of his country succeed, but all portions of his country succeed. We had the opportunity to discuss President-elect Poroshenko's plans for bringing peace and order to the East that is still experiencing conflict. We discussed his economic plans and the importance of rooting out corruption, increasing transparency, and creating new models of economic growth. We discussed issues of energy, making sure that Ukraine becomes a more energy-efficient economy. The challenge now for the international community is to make sure that we are supporting Petro's efforts. And the United States has already stepped up in a number of ways. We're supplementing the assistance that the IMF is providing with $1 billion in additional loan guarantees, and we've discussed additional steps that we might take to help during this reform and transition process. We've discussed additional steps that we can take to help train and professionalize the Ukrainian law enforcement and military so they can deal with some of the challenges that are still taking place in certain portions of the country. And finally, we discussed how in my meetings today with the G7 and tomorrow with the G7, as well as conversations that I'm having with other European leaders, it's important for the international community to stand solidly behind the efforts of Petro to broker with the Russians a process whereby Russia no longer is financing or supporting or arming separatists on Ukraine's sovereign territory.
And now we feel that friend in need is a friend indeed. The American position of the American people is very valuable for us. Point number two is that from the very beginning, from the first day of inauguration, we are ready to present the plan for peaceful regulation, the situation on the East. And we think that the next several days would be very important, crucial for the Ukrainian history and for Ukrainian perspective.
Thank you.
Thank you.